Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to another week of Force of Will news. So before we get started, as always, if you guys are looking for Force of Will singles or sealed product, including pre-sales of the next set, Strangers of New Valhalla, and singles from the set New Dawn Rises, be sure to visit the link in the description below to visit Happy Little Hug Factory. They're really awesome there. They have great pricing on their singles and booster boxes, and they also have a buy list for Force of Will singles. If there's certain cards you're trying to offload, be sure to check that out, and then check out their singles and use some of that trading credit for some of those, because that's always fun. Not a whole lot of news going on today, but we'll go ahead and get started and go over what little we got. And as always, if you guys want an article version of the news, you can also check the link in the description below to go to the website, tcgscrubs.com, where each week I upload the article version of the video news. So we got at least one GP date for Australia, it looks like. I think we had some other GP date announcements, but I wasn't able to find them before I started this. But if I am able to find them, I'll update you guys next week with those. I think there was a couple other countries that were announced, but Australia, at least we know the dates for that and the location. It'll be the Albert Park Grand Prix Circuit in Melbourne, and that'll be on March 17th of next year. So a little bit of ways away, but March, so that's a little bit into it. Usually the GP season starts around February-ish, so but that's pretty cool to know. I know there's a couple people who are interested in going to the Australia one, and I feel like some cool stuff usually happens on the Australia GP, so that's something to look forward to. The online unofficial Grand Prix that I've mentioned the past couple news videos is cut to top 16. So that, like I mentioned last week, they're cutting a little bit early, and so we got our official lineup. In case you guys don't remember, this is the sort of online tournament they have with quite a few people who entered in, and it's sort of following a unique format where it goes from the Faria starter decks all the way up to Vingol 3 and the qualifying ban list. So things like Reflect, Refrain, and all that aren't banned as of yet, if I remember correctly and stuff. So it's a pretty interesting format. And the top 16, I'll go ahead and just read off of down here. So I'll look down just because I'm not going to remember all this, but top 16 in case anyone's wondering, and I'll probably pronounce most of these wrong. Jaber Ali and Joshua Patton, Andy Liu, Thomas Atkins, Ryan Miles and Aaron Miles, Jorge, Eduardo and Stephen Boutin, Ace Tiao, Chris Hartle, Benjamin Bargetzi, Rumba Azhara, Sam Sheikh, Philip Shibors, Jean-Paul Clintworth, and Ronnie Martin. That's gonna be fun figuring out how those were supposed to be pronounced. So they announced this might have been announced before, but we have the pricing for the top 16. I'm not quite sure if this is in order or not, or how this works out, because it's kind of weird reading it, but so the top 16 pricing wins on the new Ominous Moon booster box, Time Span Witch Ruler plus $50 plus 4 Japanese Guiber promos, Time Span Witch Ruler plus $25 plus 25 promos from Rhea, Gil Alhamat Ruler plus 5 Band Girls, the Matsuri Pressure box, all 7 Keens from Alice Cluster and Uber and signed by Iji, Alhamat banner, $150 cash, $100 cash, a Reflect Refrain banner, a Rezzard banner, a Soul banner plus playmat, Japanese Magic Stone set, times 10, all colors plus Magic Stone Lab box plus playmat, 4 Tama 4 promos, 4 Lightning Strike 4 promos, Dark Faria promo, and 2 Jean d'Arc promo, 2 Summoning from the Fairy Tale World, I assume promo, and then 4 Misty Dragons pre-release promo and 3 playmats. So pretty interesting spread of pricing there. As you can see, some pretty cool pricing. I really just want the signed cards. That sounds super cool, but yeah, and they also gave us graphs that show the breakdown of pre-top 16, so basically the entire event of the ruler breakdown and what countries everyone was from, and then the top 16, exact same thing, just what top 16 looked like. So I have those just on the screen here for a couple seconds. You can kind of take a look there if you are curious, and if you want a more long look, you can just click the link in the description for the article and just scroll down to those. And I apologize if the written article, if you're looking on your phone, we're having problems with the optimization of the website. So hopefully it'll be fixed in the future, but right now it's kind of annoying. Last piece of news is the Willpower app. So I've been noticing this over the past couple of weeks, and it seems more people are taking notice that on the Apple App Store, not Android, just Apple, the Willpower Rewards app is missing. So this is the one where you go and you scan in all your codes and sign up for different things and all that. And so for some reason on the Apple App Store it's missing, most likely just because they didn't renew or do proper things for the Apple App Store, since it's pretty strict on there of what you can and can't do in order to keep your app on the App Store. So hopefully it's just a little bit of mismanagement or something at some point, but it is kind of interesting because like I said, I've noticed the problem over the past couple weeks of people posting about it and of people tagging people like Jeff and stuff like that, and I haven't seen any responses or anything about it at all. And you'd think just a quick like reply to one of the comments saying, oh, we're aware of this and we're working on it, or something like that, especially if it's just something as simple as someone forgot to hit a couple buttons to make sure the app renewed. So I'm curious why we haven't heard anything about it. So hopefully that gets resolved soon and it's not indicative of anything more not fun that's going on with the Willpower Reward. So we'll see. So yeah, that's all the news for today. Let me know what you guys think of all that different things in the comments below, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week.